Hi! Today I will teach you the fast way to learn hiragana and katakana. First I'll explain to you the method, then I'll talk about why it works and other benefits to using it because it will help a lot with learning other aspects of Japanese. As a matter of fact, for anyone interested in learning Japanese at all, this would be the first exercise I would recommend you do for various reasons. But before we get into that, let me explain what hiragana and katakana are. Hiragana and katakana are two of the writing systems used in Japanese in addition to the infamous kanji system. They work similarly to English and the Roman alphabet. To be more precise, hiragana and katakana are syllabaries. Each letter corresponds to a syllable, where in English we spell cat with the letters C, A, T for ka, a, ta. When using hiragana, we spell it out with the characters ne and ko. Japanese is written using a combination of the writing systems. For example, here we see tanoshi written with kanji for the first part and then shi in hiragana. Kanji isn't used alone, so hiragana and katakana are essential to learning more Japanese. Okay, moving on. This is the method that I discovered when I took a Japanese class in college. So what you want to do is open up a hiragana chart from your textbook or internet or whatever and put it to one side like I have on this side of the screen over here. Then you pull up the romaji, that's the Roman alphabet version of the lyrics of any Japanese song that you like. There's a bajillion of them out there on the internet, so you have a wide variety to choose from. Then you grab a piece of paper and transcribe the romaji into hiragana like this as you look at the chart. Like here, it's like I. Look at the chart, I. And then you see shi. Look at the chart, ma. And then un. Don't worry about it too much. Just keep looking back and forth, be chill, and keep going. Sing or hum to the song if you want. As a matter of fact, I encourage it. Like here, like ni. Sen nen ma e ka la. If you remember a character and don't need to look at the chart, then great. If you don't worry about it and just keep going. By the end of a song, you should have most, if not all, of the hiragana characters memorized naturally. If you need more practice or some time passed and you feel your memory slipping up a bit, pull up another song and do the same thing. It's best to repeat the process every few days when you're just starting out to solidify it in your mind. And then after you're done with hiragana, you can do the exact same thing with katakana later. I memorized hiragana and katakana with this method really quickly, and I tried to tell my classmates about it too, but they were like, mendokusai, and ignored it. A long time later, they were still struggling to write in hiragana, and I was like,
you should have listened to me, you bloody reprobates!
So, why does this method work? By writing it out, your brain associates the characters with your sense of touch and motor function, and by vocalizing it, your brain associates it with a sound. And most importantly, you're forced to study the characters randomly. I mean, they're lyrics to a song, so they're arranged deliberately, but to your know-nothing brain, it practically appears as if they're random. Jumping around from ko, no, and te, no, na, ka, ni, a, lu, shi, a, wa, se is a lot more effective than writing repeatedly over and over again. And having a sequence given to you is more effective than trying to randomly pick characters yourself because our brains are inherently wired against creating randomness. Like here, like you can see the distribution of the characters I had to use just now, but it's all over the chart. And also, why bother going through the effort of trying to randomly pick characters yourself when there's a whole bunch of lyrics already available to you? Anyways, let's talk about the other benefits that come out of using this method and of listening to and paying attention to songs in general. If you pay attention to the translations of the songs in addition to the romaji lyrics, you can pick up a lot of vocabulary. For example, in Japanese, the counter for 1,000 is sen, and the counter for 10,000 is man. Normally, I would never remember that, but ichiman nen to ni sen nen mai kara a ishiteru. You won't learn all the words this way, but more important than the words you do learn, here is a database that your brain is slowly building up subconsciously. When you come across a new vocabulary in class or self-study, that subconscious database will help you a lot. Like, I'll learn that te means hand, and suddenly, kono te no naka ni aru shiawase no kasu pops up in my mind. I remember words that I connect to songs a lot better than words I don't. And perhaps even more importantly than the vocabulary that you learn, you build up an instinct for particles and conjugations. Particles are a hard part of Japanese that trips up a lot of learners. There are those small semi-words scattered around like no, ni, to, wa that are used to connect other words together. I won't get into detail about them because this video is not about that, but that instinct you're building at the back of your mind will help a lot for when you finally get around to learning them. Same thing for how to conjugate words into different forms. When it's time for you to learn them, you'll be thankful for the instinct you build up from the songs. Well, I hope that this video has been helpful to you. Give it a try and let me know how it goes. And if you know other people who are learning or thinking about learning Japanese, send this video to them and help them out. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on Twitter. Hope to see you again. Bye bye. 1万年と2000年前から愛してる8000年過ぎた頃からもっと恋しくなった1億と2000年後も愛してる君を知ったその日から僕の地獄に音楽は絶えない